What's up, everybody? When I first saw the re-reveal for Spider-Man 2, and I saw a man being ambushed in the forest by a hunter, I had no clue what the hell I was watching. I was really doubtful that this was even a Spider-Man game. I thought Sony was playing us with some sick trick and that they weren't going to reveal the game, but yes, it was indeed Spider-Man, and the hunter is a villain called Kraven. Now, I never heard about him before, never saw him in gaming or in movies, but that's about to change because Sony just dropped a trailer for Kraven the Hunter, the movie releasing in October, which is the exact same month that Spider-Man 2 is releasing. Now, what will this do for sales? I imagine it's going to do wonders. And today I wanted to talk about this genius marketing strategy that Sony has started using recently. But before we get into that, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications. That way you never miss another video. With that out of the way, let's get right into it. So who is Kraven the Hunter? Kraven the Hunter is a villain that first appeared in the comics in 1964. And what's interesting is that he's actually a founding member of the Sinister Six, which if you played the first game, that's exactly who you're fighting, except for Kraven. So it definitely made sense to include him in the sequel. Alongside with Venom, I think that the game is going to be insane. Now, where does the movie come into all this? If you haven't seen the trailer, I strongly recommend you check it out. It looks like it's going to be a crazy movie. Very, very violent, definitely mature, with a lot of action scenes. And obviously I cannot show any clip of it, but I will share screenshots in the background. So the thing that they're doing now is they are cross-promoting their industries with the gaming and the movies by releasing about the same character around the same time. Kraven the Hunter, the movie, releases on October 6th, and then only 2 weeks later, Spider-Man 2 releases on October 20th with Kraven as the main villain. Now, this is going to have an interesting effect because the people who thoroughly enjoyed the movie might consider picking up the game just for that reason, and the people that really enjoy the game might be more tempted to go watch the movie because they want to see more of Kraven. Now, this is obviously a genius cross-promoting marketing strategy, and I think it probably took a lot of efforts to pull this off because the game and the movie are releasing pretty much at the same time, which will create a really good marketing synergy, and that might be the reason why we had to wait so long for Spider-Man 2. Maybe they were waiting for the movie to get finished, or vice versa. Now, this is not the first time that Sony is pulling off something like this. Obviously, I'm talking about The Last of Us on HBO. That series adaptation was absolutely incredible. I barely watch any TV anymore because I'm so busy with my YouTube channels, but I didn't want to miss out on that. It was amazing. It really stayed true to the original game while delivering an insane story with twists and turns that even the players, even the people that have played both games, couldn't see coming because there were little changes in the story, but it was still very loyal to the original work. And it showed in the numbers. When the show was airing, The Last of Us was dominating the PSN sales chart because of the adaptation. If you look at the numbers specifically, there were increases up to 322%. I mean, the show was so good that it made me want to pick up the remake of The Last of Us and play it one more time, but I chose not to because I played that game a bunch of times. I don't need a remake. But still, it's a very good adaptation. The marketing strategy with cross-promoting between television and gaming is absolutely genius. And Sony is in a very interesting, advantageous position when it comes to that because they're pretty much the only company that can pull it off because of Sony Pictures. They have a gaming department with SIE and they have the movie department with Sony Pictures. Now it looks like the industry is catching on. We just saw the Super Mario movie drop with Illumination and Nintendo, and that was incredible. My kids loved it, and even as an adult, it was thoroughly entertaining. So it looks like the industry is catching on, and we will see more of that in the future. Now, I'm not saying that Sony is the first company to do that. Of course, we know that Halo has been in television and in movies, but I think that quality and timing is what it's all about, because if your adaptation is garbage, it doesn't really do anything for the sales. Now, don't get me wrong, I think that Xbox has a huge opportunity if they partner with the right people. They have really good IP like Gears of War and Fable, but they would have to do it the right way. Anyways, that's it for the video. I just wanted to talk about this really interesting marketing strategy. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one.